Hey everybody, I'm Josh.
I'm Jace.
And we're here to watch My Hero Academia, Season 5, Episode 6.
The conclusion to the second battle of the joint training arc.
Tokoyami is flying about. We got mushrooms. Comic guy is just standing there in the corner. We don't know what he does yet. I gotta know what his hero name is. We got Vanta Dark.
Which one now?
Comic face.
I don't know. I'm not sure what his name is.
It's really confusing. Everyone's got names. Everyone's got first names and last names, hero names, quirk names. I get lost sometimes. And nicknames. Yamamomo, Deku, Kachan. Let me ask you something. Who do you think had the best quirk from the first, from Class B in the first match?
Okay, we had Beast.
I think it's either
Shiozaki,
Beast or Vine for me.
Solid Air, and
Bullet Scales.
Bullet Scales. Bullet Scales, I don't think so. I mean, he
not
was hardly seen.
Yeah.
Shiozaki is pretty good, but
I think the biggest surprise.
She seems like her quirk is like a one trick. Not exactly a one trick pony, but like everything she does is with her quirk. So.
Going into it, I knew who she was because of how prevalent she was in the sports festival.
I'm cross between Beast and Solid Air.
No, I think it's Beast because he was like really strong, and I remember like he was charging at Kirishima and Koda, and then he reverted back to normal to squeeze by them, and then he buffed up again. So he's really strong, really durable because he took a big blast from Kaminari.
I think maybe I'm just thinking about the potentials that exist with his quirk. Because I mean,
he had really good sense of smell.
If he can make Solid Air, I'm talking not him.
Oh, you're back to Solid Air.
Solid Air, because it seems like he's learned how to make different shapes with his quirk.
I remember,
which is how he was able to do the air block prison or whatever it was called.
I remember when they said his quirk at the sports festival. They said walls and steps. But now he's got a cage going on. And actually, I realized it's a different effect than it was in Season 2. When he did Solid Air, it was like a big glass pane.
He would just make like a big disc right in front of him.
Yeah, but now it's
like...
Yeah, it was.
What if eventually it just turns into like he can create like any shape out of air?
Green Lantern, but all the constructs smell like whatever he ate. Like, let me out of this. Someone puts him in his glass prison. Like, let me out of here. He ate too much peanut butter.
We're like, is that garlic breath? Oh boy. Like, imagine eventually he's doing alchemy with air molecules.
Oh my gosh. All right. Next we have, after this match, we're going to debate who had the better quirk from Class B. Because we barely know anything about Class B. When we're going off...
I'm pretty sure that's why we have this arc here.
Yeah.
So...
Remember when we were going off characters from Class B, there were only a few that we knew because of the sports festival. And then the other ones, we were just going off describing words. Lizard Man, Horn Lady.
That being said, let's get into it.
Let's go. Fucking Vlad King. Was he always like this? Tokoyami died. Jace, I'm sorry.
No, he didn't. Shut up.
You don't know.
Shut up.
She didn't give him the antidote.
Shut up.
How's it feel, Jace? Your team lost and Kirishima's team won.
Again. Shut the fuck up.
I do like that. I have to sink into the shadows, and then the cloak just pops down.
It was a close one, okay? It was a really close one.
Close one? It was 4-0 now. I love the ridiculousness of Onomatopoeia's quirk.
That's not his name.
I'm calling it onomatopoeia because that's essentially what it is.
He creates he makes onomatopoeia sounds and makes them reality.
I know. Boom, thud, 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 thud. Once again, it's like another character who you don't have to worry about dubbing because they don't have a mouth. You don't got to worry about the lips.
Todoroki's turn.
Wait, I'm gonna go back. What were you talking about? I think I went too far back.
No, you're good.
All right. It's that shot of them all standing in front of each other. I think I need to go back more.
No, you're fine. Just leave it.
Oh, that's his, speech bubble. I see what you're talking about.
It looks like hair, though.
Yeah, it does, but it doesn't usually do this. I love that they can play with the shape of the speech bubble. I was wondering, how does he eat? But then they showed him burp, and then a fucking bubble came out with, the word burp on it. Or belch.
How does he eat? Let's ask that.
I don't know. So
you concerned with how he burps? How does he eat?
There's his costume is literally just like a...
Maybe he has to make the sound effect chomp.
No, he has to what he does is, you know how you type on a keyboard? It's like the greater than sign. Mr. Tranquil. I love that his costume is just like a little vial of ink with his head poking out, and his mask is like a empty manga, like a blank manga panel.
It's a good show.
You know what I heard is happening with this season? So this season, I heard, is the rumors are it's going to consist of 3 arcs. Let's just call them, I don't know the names of them, but let's just call it 1, 2, and 3, right? In the manga, they go 1, 2, and 3. But in the anime, I heard they're going to switch the last 2, so it's going to go 1, 3, 2. That way they can end the season 5 on a more like climactic arc. That's what I heard. And since that the 2 arcs it doesn't really matter what order they happen in. So that's why they're flipping them to make season 5 ending more exciting, as opposed to like the exciting part happening in the middle and then the not so exciting thing happening in the end.
All right.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I wonder what they are. I've heard about one of the arcs. I think that's going to be. Do you want me to say it?
Sure.
Paranormal Liberation Front.
Mm-hmm. I don't know what that.
That's going to be one of the arcs. Mm-hmm. That's not the official title, but it's going to involve something called that.
I don't know what it looks like.
Which I think. No, I'm not going to say it. We do.
I'm going to look up something. This is what I'm looking for. Okay.
Pony Silatory! That's as big as it gets. But it's going to be...
Okay, so then we have match 3 is...
Ojiro, Todoroki...
we were talking about this earlier. Our team is stacked with Todoroki and Ida.
Shoji and Ida versus Pony...
Tetsu, guy I don't know. And then I think under that mask is the skeleton face guy.
Skull guy, yes.
Who turns things into quicksand.
Softening.
Yeah. I don't know how good that is. You say her name is Pony?
Mm-hmm.
That's her name. Not her like her hero name. That's her.
It is her name.
Okay. So what is her? I want to say like what is her quirk? Horse, but figure it out.
I've told you.
I don't remember what her quirk is. She has horns on her head, so I don't think she's like a horsepower. Horses don't have horns. Tetsu's probably like gotta be one of the stronger guys on that team.
How the hell did Kendo get to the other side of the wall?
She walked. She fucking carried Yamamo with a heavy ass cannon. I was saying that it's probably best that it happened this way because I mean Class 1A can't win every fight. Otherwise you'd be boring.
Obviously.
Yeah, it'd be upsetting.
The same way Deku didn't win against Todoroki in the tournament.
But I wanted to mention this. I love that they mentioned that. I think it was Tetsu's like, thank God for Kendo. If it weren't for her, we all would have either been a bunch of idiots like Monoma, or what was the other thing that they said they would be?
Oh, or we all would have killed him.
Or we all would have killed him. She's the only thing keeping this class together. We would have killed him. Oh, that's just so fun.
Oh boy.
And then I love. We didn't mention him in the last episode. Bakugo was like, they're all strategizing. They're like, Bakugo, what should we do? You 3 stay out of my way! I don't need you! Bakugo just acts the most Bakugo way out of everybody. But I legitimately think out of all the teams for Class 1A, I think Bakugo has the best team. Like I look
you heard Bakugo. He doesn't need the rest of his team. He's gonna dominate the class.
It's like that meme where it's like the team at 100% power, and then it's just Bakugo, the team at 99% power. I love No, but like I look at Bakugo's team and I think, man, there is not a weak link on that team. I think they're all pretty solid. As opposed to this team, like with Tokoyami's team, I think there's the invisible girl on belly button laser. And then in the last team, it was the guy who talks to animals, who's pretty good most of the time, but I don't really view him as like a physical threat all that much. And he got captured. And then there's Todoroki's team, who I think the weak link is obviously Tailman. And Deku's team, I mean, they can be good, but I mean, he's got Mineta. Deku is smart, Jace, but look who his team is. He's got Floaty, Melty, and Sticky.
We'll see.
Meanwhile, he's got, the best quirk.
Just watch him just totally take down everyone. He's gonna unlock his. He's gonna increase his limit or something.
He beats up everybody, and he's like, he turns around. We did it, and they're like, we didn't do anything. It's like in How I Met Your Mother when that big guy was like, we beat him up. We won the fight, you guys. And then, but like, we didn't help. But they just went along with it. And he was like...
He's going to be like, okay, guys, we need to communicate quickly. And here's what we need to do. We need to communicate quickly.
And we're going up against Shinso, so make sure we're looking at each other when we're talking, okay? So we don't, because he has that device.
I mean, they could easily have like some special code word that they use, but I feel like that wouldn't last long. Like
here's the thing.
Shinso would easily catch on.
I remember it was really funny. I was looking at the team that Bakugo was going up against. And I said, who's he going up against? You're like, I don't know these guys' quirks, but there's that one guy, Weld. I'm like, oh, he's going to murder Weld. Are you kidding me? He's going up against Weld. That's what happens. That's what's going to happen. Bakugo's like, fuck you guys. I don't need you. And then the Weld guy's going to weld Bakugo to his teammates. And then they have to work together. Let's wrap it up. How much time are we at?
Almost 40 minutes.
All right. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. This was a good episode. I'm Josh.
I'm Jace.
See you guys in the next one.